Hey guys, Solar here, back again with another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Origins Stratos from Wave 7, of course. Already getting another figure of nobody's favorite Mockingbird Man. Oh boy. Where do I begin with this one? Well, I guess before we get into really anything, comes with a mini comic. Same mini comic as everyone else. On the back, rest of the figures in the wave. We've talked about it 3 times already. Check the other reviews for that. And Shadowcat just ate poop. Hold on a second. There we go. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably the first figure in this line that your boy's just straight up not okay with, because it is cheap, lazy, and uninspired. Yes, it's supposed to be the mini-comic version, but doesn't the mini-comic version of Stratos have red wings and a blue harness? Huh? I know he's got like a little neck piece going on, but shouldn't he have the correct color stuff to be considered as the thing that he is based upon? Yes, he should, and this figure does not. It is the same stupid blue wing red harness crap we got with the first Stratos, which, what is with Mattel and pushing the blue wings and red harness? That's nobody's favorite version. Everyone likes the red wings with the blue harness, unless you're just indifferent towards it and don't care, that's fine, but I think most people prefer the red wings and the blue harness. It just looks cooler. I don't know what it is. It just works. And if they do a 2000X Stratos that way, I'm going to be super pissed, because 2000X Stratos damn well better have his blue harness and red wings. Telling you right now. And his rocket boosters. But that's besides the point. The point is, this is a cheap, lazy repaint that's not even accurate to the source material. So that freaking sucks. Then again, they kind of did screw the pooch on Triclops too, which is stupid money, even though his torso's not accurate. Chest plate. It's got too much burgundy on it, to my understanding. So hopefully they'll re-release that and give your boy a chance to grab it. Hopefully Trapjaw's not a stupid exclusive too. But looking at Stratos here, it is the exact same thing as the other Stratos. He's got the same articulation, of course. His head, it's on the double ball peg. His shoulders go up and down, move forward and back. He's got a single joint at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge. The wings do come off. They are nice and secure on there. That's a plus. Harness is nice and tight, stays on there. Waist is nice and tight. Hips kick forward and back, in and out. Out, or in, I should say. Single joint at the knee, swivel at the knee. He does have a boot cut, even though he doesn't have boots. And he's got the weird sneaker feet with no toes sculpted on there. I hope they give us some sculpted toe feet at some point. It'd be really nice. And he does have the rocker as well. But, yeah, he's just pisses me off that this was such a easy... You had one job to look at the damn mini-comic, and you freaking didn't. Like, what the hell, man? So, you know, we're all out $15, because who's not going to buy this? But yeah, that kind of sucks, dude. It's not even accurate to the source material, and we still don't have red wings and a blue harness for the gray Stratos, who should have come with those as well, because those are again, I think that's the better color palette. It just looks better, to me, personally. If you're indifferent towards it, that's fine, but I'm going to be harping on this until they do it right. One of these days, we're going to get red wings and a blue harness, and you're going to thank me for it, because I'm the only one complaining about it, because it's stupid that we don't have those parts. We got the Rey Mysterio wrestler, but that comes with the shitty MOTU Classics wings that aren't worth that crap. Let's be honest here. You can get them on this figure, and they will stay on, but they're going to warp and sag and droop over time because they're soft PVC. They're not this nice kind of harder plastic that allows you to clip them onto the arms and they stay on the arms nice and secure. So hopefully someday we'll get the blue harness and the red wings. I don't freaking know at this point. They can't even get the source material right. And let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. I could be talking out my ass here, but I'm just still pissed that we do not have a blue harness and red wings yet. But with that being said, let's take a look at some comparisons. First up here is good old Stratos, or not so good old Stratos, next to the good old Stratos, who I'll forgive for having the red harness and the blue wings, because I thought we were going to get those eventually. Nope! And then we have my guy, my dude, my man, my bro, my brewski, Scareglow, who seems to be packaged with Stratos quite often. The Mega Construx Heroes line, Scareglow and Stratos were released around the same time, I think in the same wave. And then the MOTU minis, the original minis, that came with the Build Castle Grayskull little playset there. Scareglow and Stratos were packed together then as well, I believe. So kind of interesting how Stratos and Scareglow always wind up kind of packed with each other, except in this line. I don't know about MOTU Classics. I don't know if they were released around the same time there either. And then what's really funny is it's usually Stratos and Trapjaw, especially if you're a 2000X fan. There was an episode where the two of them had to team up so they both didn't freeze to death or die or something. It was crazy to see Stratos and Trapjaw kind of team up for an episode, but I digress. Up next here is Stratos, next to the rest of the MOTU Origins Wave 7. We have the Sorceress, who I took a look at yesterday, and then we have Jatasu and Buzzoff, who I took a look at earlier in the week or last week, depending on when I upload these two down here. If I had to rank these guys, Jitsu, Buzzoff, Sorceress, Stratos. I mean, pretty obvious. Stratos probably... he's down there with, like, the Orcos and the Evil Ins, man. I do not like this figure very much. I'm happy to have him. I'm happy to have the base buck, but we need the accurate wings and harness to go on him. I'm pretty sure it was blue and red, but again, I could be wrong. And last, but certainly not least, we have our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus, 11 Spawn, as usual, towers over everyone. So with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and before I get started here, I would like to mention that, boy, effed up, of course, nobody's perfect. And you know what, I'm leaving it in there because this is going to show who stays tuned in to the end of the video, where I tend to redeem myself a lot. So, this is accurate. The blue wings are what the mini comic Stratos had. Okay. The thing that confused me is that there is a red neck piece with feathers on it that most other versions of this interpretation of Stratos have. This guy doesn't have that, so I was kind of thrown off by it. He's not supposed to have the harness. He's supposed to have the neck feathers. That said, we still do not have the red wings or the blue harness, and we should have got them on this guy. So if anything, this guy's kind of the stinker figure as opposed to this guy. If anything, for people who had this Stratos, which unfortunately that's not catering to the whole Origins crowd, but I would assume most people were able to get this figure by now. He's not that hard to get, I don't believe. This Stratos should have come still with the red wings and the blue harness, and we could have just swapped out the parts, as you do with MOTU figures, and we could have had both versions and been a little bit happier. This is still a cheap repaint, no matter how you look at it. It's not cool like the Beastman and the Merman, which have a lot going for them, or even the Green Goddess, which is accurate to the source material like this guy, but just, it's a character more people wanted as a variant. Or even the White Sorceress, which is kind of just a bonus with the castle. What I'm saying is this is still cheap shit. Even though it is accurate, if you take the harness off, it's more accurate, ironically. But we don't have those neck feathers to put on this guy, so that kind of blows. And he doesn't have like a Staff of Avion or anything. He's still cheap shit. And even though it's a little bit better than this guy, because this version is intended to have the blue wings, he still doesn't have that neck piece. Therefore, I would have to say, if you already got this Stratos and are happy with it, I would pass on this one, because it's just more money out of your pocket. And with what Mattel's doing with this line this year, I wouldn't be surprised if there's better stuff coming in the future. Hopefully at some point we will get the neck piece to this guy and the red wings and the blue harness to make your boy happy, because even though this is accurate, your boy still wants those parts. I'm going to be bashing that into your heads until we get it. Look at how many years Talker Art talked about pinless joints on Marvel Legends, and they finally did it! They finally did it! And they're so nice. You're so nice. So, with that being said, if you're a completionist like me with this line, you're obviously going to pick this up. If not, I would say pass if you have this guy right here. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, as stupid and ridiculous and ranty as it was for kind of no reason, but still kind of a reason. We still need those parts, man. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you are so inclined, please hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews to the channel. So we got to show that algorithm who's boss, right? If you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions, where you can see me unbox this guy live and be a little bit more happy about it. Because that said, the QC on this wave in particular, with the exception of my kind of loosey-goosey Jitsu neck peg and the looseness in Buzz-Off's waist and the one knee on him, and then there's like one part of one of the knees on this guy kind of loose. Nothing too crazy. I'll take it, man. It's better than Roboto and Hordak, that's for damn sure. But as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is, especially when we are without the blue harness and red wings, goddammit. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.
So, Tila, I was wondering if you'd like to go out on a date with me.
Sorry, Stratos, I'm already going on a date with Buzz-Off tonight.
Buzz-Off? That blasted Adrenid?
You're just too hairy for me. That's right, now get lost, Stratos.
Well, if it's a shaved Stratos they want, it's a shaved Stratos they'll get.
2 hours later.
Oh, Tila, I've shaven, so can you ditch that blasted Adrenid Buzz-Off and go on a date with me now?
I thought I told you to get lost, Avian.
Whoa, calm down, guys. I'm going on a date with He-Man now. He-Man?
What's so great about He-Man?
Everything! That's right. So are you ready to go now, Tila? Coming, He-Man.
What a slut.
You said it, Buzz-Off.